special guest. It's always a conversation. We find out their journey. We find out how far they've gone. We tell their stories, and beyond that, we also get to learn a thing or two. And today is no different. Every Saturday moving forward, I'll be bringing in different personalities, and of course, you can be our guest. Not to worry, it was supposed to go on YouTube Live this morning, but then we had a little technical ish. But from next week, I promise you, we'll be going live, and then you get to see us live. But not to worry, you can also catch up on the show this morning. If you are on Facebook, just go quickly check out Grace eBay. Yes, search her out, and you can definitely get what we're seeing this morning. Now, this morning I have as guest a very beautiful lady, I must tell you, and you need to see her. If you go on Facebook, you would agree with me. And she has been my friend for a while, and even though it's an online and virtual friendship, we have finally seen each other today. And I must
Yes.
tell you, on a physical level, she is fine. Okay, so she is Grace Ibe, and trust me, she is someone that I respect a lot because when you talk money to me, I get to respect you, take you on another, especially when a woman is talking money. You
Mm.
must know that is something very serious. It's
Yes.
easy to see guys say, "Oh, I'm
Yeah,
money,
you're
money,
making
money." It's
money.
hardly hard
Yes.
for you to see women talk money and how to manage that money. We are all
Mm.
about spending,
Mm.
and then have sense enough to know that you are saving for the rainy day. You
Mm.
are knowing what comes in and what goes out. The
Mm.
last time we sat together to have a conversation in one of our groups, it was really enlightening, and I decided to bring her here. Now, Grace Ibe is a business and marketing expert. So, if you have any questions this morning, by the way, we are looking at how to build financial freedom in 2025. Whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, we all need sense on how to spend money.
Yes, so.
So, this is one of those days
Oh
where you
my
get to
God.
find it. So, Grace, I must say welcome.
Thank
And
you.
thank you for doing me the honors of
Thank
coming this
you.
morning.
Thank you so
So
much.
let's start with when we
Okay.
talk about financial freedom.
Okay.
What exactly do we are we looking at? What do we mean?
Okay. All right. So I would say that, are we good? Okay. So financial freedom. We know finance is all about you having the ability to be able to afford the life that you want.
Mm, mm.
That's how I see it. So you get to that freedom when you can say that you no longer work for money,
Money
right?
works for you.
Money works for you, right? So
I
that's
like
my
that.
definition of financial freedom, right? So if you can, afford to live the life that you want to live,
Mm,
the purposeful life that God has destined for you to live without, with ease. Let me put that word, yeah,
mm,
with
mm,
ease. Then you're financially free.
mm. Now, at what point
Okay.
can you tell yourself, especially in a place like Lagos, where
Okay.
it's always about the hustling and bustling and all the go and come, can you tell yourself that I'm financially free? I am independent. I own my own money and I manage my own money. I am mature like that monetarily.
Okay. So when we talk about money, nobody would say they have money. Like,
Sure.
we cannot say we have it all,
Mm,
right?
mm,
So in as much as we are looking towards gaining financial freedom, right? Um, we we cannot say that we have attained.
mm,
I don't want to use the word till kingdom come, right? But then we see that somehow, if you continue to, the time you feel that money is working for you,
mm,
when you feel that you no longer do the things you are, supposed to do, like you no longer take physical, let me put that word, physical, you no longer sweat over making money. Let me use that.
mm,
You no longer sweat over making money. You no longer struggle or hustle,
mm,
right? You just are home, and that money is just coming. You have put a lot of things in place, right? That anyhow, money is just coming into that account, into your life, into, so that's just how I see it.
mm. Now, for those of us who are salary earners,
Okay.
now how do we attain that independence, that freedom? How do we get there? How do we make our salaries work for us?
Okay. So when we talk about finance, right? So we have the savings, yeah, we have savings. we have investments,
Mm.
right? Now, if you are an employee, one of the things I always encourage and advise is that you should, no matter what,
Mm.
have something set aside for investments. No matter how little,
Mm.
right? You should have something set aside for investment. Now, one of the mistakes we do as employees, if I will say, is that when we receive that paycheck, right? One of the things we start spending, we start looking at, okay, we are owing Lagbaja,
Mm.
we start spending money. But instead, it should be the other way around. Remove, a percentage
Mm.
for savings.
Mm.
Remove a percentage for investment. Then spend the remaining. So you can tell yourself that, I want to keep 10%. Just like you give God 10%, right? Decide how much you want to invest, decide how many percent you want to, save up, right? Then that savings, you you'll be surprised. There are a lot of what's this investment apps, right, that you can actually use to invest. So it's gone are the days where we say we don't know how to invest because there is nobody is telling us or nobody is teaching us. There are a lot of apps online right now that we can actually use and buy, invest in companies not even in Nigeria.
Mm.
Not even in Nigeria. There are a lot of companies outside Nigeria that we can actually invest in. And even in Nigeria also, I remembered one time when MTN said, that we can now buy shares from them.
Mm.
How many of us as Nigerians have shares? How many of us?
Wow, that's a huge question, really. And I remember I was in one of our one group, and then so somebody came up with this money talk,
Okay.
and so the person was talking to salary earners and like, okay, so just like you said, you can save a percentage, you can spend a percentage,
Mm.
and somebody vehemently said this is unrealistic. This is now, can you help us break it down in a very layman's language,
Okay.
so someone like me who probably has never thought of saving my salary, maybe from my other runs I save, but salary I've already divided it before it comes because I know that normally it's not enough
Mm.
for me.
Mm.
So what how do I break that salary into the percentage that you're talking about that
Okay.
I can save? What percentage goes
Okay.
into maybe
So
my
we
upkeep, my home,
okay.
and then the saving?
Okay. So we have the 70-30-10
Mm.
rule. 70-20-10.
10. Okay.
Right? We have wants, we have needs, right? Now, you divide your salary into 70-20-10. So your 10 goes to your savings or your investments. Your 20 goes to what you want,
Mm.
and your 70 goes to what you need. Now, when we talk about the need, we're talking about your rent, your house bills, your bills, let me say that, right? Your bills, your school fees, your children's school fees, and all of that. That's 70% takes care of that. Your 20% takes care of, your personal needs, your personal development, your personal whatever, because of course you're working and you should have the means to be able to enjoy the money you're working for, right? So your personal needs, 20% can go for that. Then your 10% should go for investment. Set that aside. No
And
matter
be very
how small,
consistent
yes, and be
there.
consistent with it. No matter how small, even if your salary is 10,000 naira, you can set something aside. You can just set some, you close your eyes to it. Just, when I started saving or investing, I was earning 30,000 naira. 30,000 naira was my salary as a customer service then. And, right from growing up, I've read books, I've learned, so making money has always been a thing for me. And with that mindset, there was nobody teaching me, Grace, you just have to do this. I just knew that, I just had to do something, right? I remembered when I traveled out of the country, that was in 2013 for the first time. And I was telling my friends that I'm traveling to Dubai. And they were like, Grace, should I just go with the work now? How come? Where the money? You get? But they knew it wasn't a surprise per se because they knew the kind of person I was, right? So they were like, Grace, really? You can do this? You can do so it's that being conscious, being intentional over yourself as a person. That's the most important thing. Be intentional, knowing that, you know, you can be more with the little you're earning, right? And if you feel that, you know, what you're earning is little, then what do? Increase your income.
Hmm.
Increase your income.
Hmm. Okay, so if you're listening to us this morning, I'm very sure you also would like financial freedom if you haven't attained that level yet. So that's why I brought in Grace eBay. She's actually a business and marketing expert, and she knows all about setting money goals, getting financial freedom, of course, being your own boss, however you want it. Just like you said before, the last conversation, you can increase your income. You can maybe look at what you're earning now, like, okay, so this is not meeting my goals.
Yes.
I can do more.
More.
Well, if you have questions for her this morning, you can call us on 0704 700 3341. 0704 700 3341. That's the number that you can call us live in the studio this morning if you want to talk to Grace. And if you're following us on Facebook, of course, at Grace eBay, that's on Facebook, you can quickly send your message, or YouTube, yes, send your message there, and we will definitely pick it up. Hmm.
It's for everybody, so it's not just for one person, right? So whether you're a business owner, you're a student, you are an employee, you know, you can actually save, you can actually invest, right? And, you know, live the life that, you know, God actually wants you to live. Yeah.
Now, when we talk about money goals and financial freedom, a lot of people feel okay. So it's a lot of is too much theory. Maybe we read too many books, that Rich Dad, Poor
For
Dad,
that.
all that kind of books. So we get is a lot of motivational speaking. Now, let's look at practical examples, because
Okay.
I like practical examples.
Okay.
Now, when you decided to start setting money goals, what? Yes, I know that you grew up in a certain way, making money
Yeah.
was, but I'm very sure financial freedom would have been something that you by yourself set for yourself. Now, how did you get to that point where you told yourself, look, I need to do more. I need to be independent. I need to have money goals. I need to be free when we talk finances.
Okay. So can I say that I'm a church girl? Like, I'm a Christian, right? And right from time, I've always known the word of God. And, you know, the blessings and all of that has been something I grew up with. And, you know, yes, my parents were not rich per se, right? But we were okay, we were good. Okay. And, you know, so when from time, I knew that, you know, I could be more. From time, I knew that I could, you know, make my life different, right? I knew that, you know, things can be different for me irrespective of where I'm coming from. By the way, I grew up in the barracks. My dad was a policeman.
Oh wow, barracks.
Barracks girl. So you can imagine, you know, someone growing up from such a place, right? People will not expect that you will turn out well, if I'll say
Very
that.
true.
Yeah. So with that consciousness, what you're seeing around you, you know, I just knew that, you know, we cannot just be like this. We just cannot be like this. And that was just it for me. So when I had, of course, my parents had opportunity to set me to school, right? So going to school, learning, and having that consciousness that I just must be better. So that was just it for me. So when I came out from school, you know, I had the job immediately, and you know, I just started doing the things that I have grown up to know, or grew up to know, right? So that was just it for me. Like I said, it's an intentional thing. It's not something that, you know, it's not easy, right? It's not easy. It's something you just have to, you know, set your mind to say you want to do. You just have to set your mind to say you want to do. If you look around you and you feel like, you know, the day you wake up and feel like where you are is not where you're supposed to be, I think that's your morning for you, and that is the time for you to start doing what you're supposed to do.
Now, have you heard any story of someone who started zero? Maybe never and thought about one day they'll be financially
Financially free.
independent, and then came to you, and then all of that changed because of your one-on-one counseling with that
Counseling.
person.
Okay, so I currently have this lady, right, that we are working together right now, and one of her goals, she told me, Grace, I've not made 1 million,
Mm,
and
mm,
that's one of her goals for this year,
mm,
right? And we've been having some conversations, we've been talking, and we are working towards it, right? She has a business, she started a business, she was a student. I think she just finished her she just did her graduation, I think a month ago or something, right? So she was a student and she started selling something little by little in
mm,
school, right? And she was just telling me, Grace, I just want to make 1 million this year,
mm.
right? So we are actually working with that. So you can see that such a person, right, in as much as she is a student, she knew, because she was telling me she's the first daughter, not just selling that granite. There are a lot of people that are selling granules, right? And there are a lot of people that wants to even know how to sell that granules that you're selling. So how about organizing a class and teaching those people selling granules how to sell granules, right? So that's something that you have. That's something that you are doing. So look inside of you. What do you have? What knowledge do you have? What gifts do you have? You can make clothes. What else can you do with it? How else can you make money from that clothing business that you're running, right? You can actually, I know of a lady, she is it muffler or what? I don't know, that they used to pack hair.
Okay.
So when she makes clothes for you, she does that for you also, right? Now she adds it to whatever she's making for you, and she's collecting more money for that. Now when you see that, right, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So you want to pay. You have no, because it's going to be the same thing with the
With the
material you're
material
wearing,
you're wearing.
right? So what else can you do in that business you're doing? What else do you have inside of you? You know how to sing, then start teaching people how to sing. You can start from children. Maybe you're afraid that maybe the song, you don't know how to sing very well, your voice is. Start from where you are. You don't need to be an expert for you to start, with whatever you have. Somebody said that what we have is plenty, right? So that thing that you have, start with it. And if you feel like you don't have anything inside of you, even though I know you have, right? If you feel like you don't have, then learn a skill. Learn a skill.
Mm.
If you feel you don't have a gift, you don't have any knowledge, you don't have any talent at all, God did not give you talent, right? So learn a skill. Go and get talent for yourself. Go and get knowledge for yourself. Learn a skill. There are a lot of skills right now that is hot in demand, if I'll say that, in the online space, right? So go online, learn a skill. Learn a skill. I'm also the founder of School of Digital Skills, right? And in the School of Digital Skills, we teach digital skills, social media management. We teach Facebook advertising, content creation, ebook creation, digital product creation. So you can actually learn all of this: video creation, video editing. You can learn all of this, practice, do free stuff for people. Graphics design also. Use Canva, do graphics. If you sit down with Canva for 30 days, right? Just be doing
I agree.
anything. Just be doing anything. Try just be putting designs, right? You will know how to create graphics, right? By the time you know how to do that, look for a business owner, look for somebody that is selling something. Tell the person, I want to do that for you for free, right? Now, when you do it for free for somebody, the person likes it. That's a proof that you've done something. Then you can now come out and tell the world, this is what I can do, right? There's a video I did recently, and I said that whatever it is that you are doing, one of the things I always advise is make sure you are telling the world about it. Make sure you are telling the world about it. Make sure you are telling,
So it's not enough for you to learn that skill or
and
for
just
you
keep
to
it.
look at yourself and say, okay, this is what God deposited in me. Make sure you're loud about
You're
it.
loud about it. You're telling the world about it. By the time I come online and tell you I cook rice today, and I'm showing you the video of me cooking, right? Tomorrow you might have an event, and the first thing that will come to your mind, I saw Grace cooking though, and Grace said that she now cooks for people, right? You will want to call me. Even if you have somebody, it's possible that the person you have might be busy, right? You will want to call me. Now, if I come out to say that I made this particular clothes for somebody, right? Tomorrow, when you want to make a dress, you will think of me. So that's the beauty of putting whatever it is that you do outside on social media. Social media, internet as a whole has made things easy for us. We can reach the world from the internet. So that's just the beauty. Look inside of you and ask yourself, what is it that you can actually do, right, to make you money, right? You have a talent, you have a skill. You can start teaching people about that talent. You can start teaching people about that skill. You can write a book on it. You can write it. I was telling somebody, I said, you run perfume business, oil perfume business. Do you know that you can actually write a book on how to start oil perfume business? And the lady was like, Grace, I did not know. I have not thought. I say, yes, if you don't come for such, consultation, you will not know, right? You can write a book concerning that business, that thing that you know. You can write a book on it. You can start putting a WhatsApp class for that matter, right? Charge people 1,000 naira. Come and learn how to sing. Come and learn how to cook. Come and learn how to sew a particular cloth, right? There is a class I joined. She's teaching people how to make these paper bags.
Okay.
I'm there, right? Wow. She's charging us 5,000 naira, right, to learn it. So in a WhatsApp group, everybody have WhatsApp. We all have phones, and you have internet. Instead of scrolling on social, I have said it this year, as you are watching other people
making money,
let people also watch you make money.
Very, very.
Let people also watch you make money. You can, right now, let me say this, right now, anybody can make money online. That's the truth. Anybody can make money online. Gone are the days where we feel that, it's difficult. Only for thank you.
Celebrities and the rest of them.
Now anybody can make money online. Just do anything and put online.
Now, Grace, while you were talking, my mind kept going to people who are not internet savvy, who maybe probably are in their late 50s. They are not in the Gen Zs or the generation where we run, and they cannot run as much as we can on the internet. Now, for this group of people, is there any way they can also tap into all of this and be financially free, even when people think their own has finished? They are almost at their end
time. Of course, it's just for them to learn. If they have the mindset to learn, they will learn and start acting on whatever they have learned. That's just the thing. I was telling somebody, I said, if you're 50, I think I have a video like that on YouTube. I said, if you're over 40, 50, 60, then you should be on YouTube. Why? Because people tend to listen to you more because you have experience, you have knowledge, you have information, right? So there are things I would say, people will not even believe me because, what does she know? She's still a young girl, right? But when you come as a 50-year-old saying that same thing, people tend to listen to you because they feel, okay, otidagba, right? And this person is aged, this person has known, he has gotten experience. So whatever you know, YouTube is the way for you to start. So just record yourself, start talking on YouTube, just put in videos. Every day, put videos. As you're building audience, YouTube pays in dollars, right? As you're building audience, YouTube pushes your videos. That's one of the great ways to even start making this money we are talking about. So every day you come on, take your phone, just record yourself, do something that you know how to do,
and
something
enjoy doing.
Well, even when you don't enjoy doing itself, you not enjoy. So first, you go make money from it.
You get tired after a while, Grace. I've seen people who actually started like that. If you're not passionate about it, you just see yourself watch. Even if
you find money
at the point, see the money again because you lose content. You not want to be a part. But if you have grown to love,
okay,
you wake up in the morning. That's the first thing on your mind. You just come on, and it's easy for you to even if it's 5 minutes, just do something. Put there. It just comes naturally.
That go take a light cement.
But they sell them now. He has people who are selling it for him.
He has grown to that level. At first, he was the one doing everything, right? He did not just grow to the level of having people selling it for him right now. So, of course, yes, I understand that, maybe if you don't like it, sometimes that's where intentionality comes to play. That's where your why comes to play. That's where the reason why you're doing what you're doing comes to play. Because if I know that whether I like it or not, I just have to show up, right? I just have to show up. What I like, even when you are sick, camera yourself on the sick bed. Hey guys, I'm feeling so down right now. I can't do anything. Please pray for me. Put them there, right? You see, say you did not do anything, but you did something, right? So even when you like it, you don't like it, you feel like it, you don't feel like it, we know what we are looking for. We know what we are gunning for, right? Anything to get there. Any
Okay.
good thing to get there, by the way.
Time is never our friend. See how far time has gone this morning. So if you were to say so, I'll have to come back again because in 2025, I'm all about making money. I'm all about financial freedom.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
all about not having to ask people for something you can ordinarily
Yes,
afford.
that's just the thing.
We have to move past that, whether we like it or not.
Mm.
Now, for your parting shot on this particular program,
Okay.
what would you be saying to someone who, yes, they have heard all you've said today, now they want to start? How do they pick themselves up and just run?
Okay. So, like I said, if you have the skill, right, start putting out content. If you have the skill, you have the talent, knowledge, and all of that, right? Just record the video of yourself. Start talking about it online. That's the best way to start. Just start talking about it online. You don't need anything else, right? Now, if you don't have the skill, if you don't, then go learn, right? Come to the School of Digital Skills and learn. Once you learn, start talking about it online. That's just how to get started fast, right? Just start anyhow.
Don't even second guess.
Don't
even
second.
think about it.
Don't
Just
even think
start.
about it. Just start. Just start it. Whatever you feel that you can do, you know that you can do, just start doing it right now. Just start doing it right now. Don't allow somebody talk you down, because sometimes when we start telling people, do you think I should do this? I want to do this, so what do you think?
You now be telling me,
Don't
you
ask,
cannot see yourself in it,
you
you who asked
understand?
you to go there.
So
Very
don't
true,
even,
very
once
true.
you are convinced, you yourself, you are convinced that you are good, please go ahead and just start, whatever it is.
Well, I must say a big thank you to you, Grace,
Thank
for
you.
coming on the
Thank
show.
you for
I hope when I
inviting
call
me.
you again, you will
Thank
find
you.
time to come.
No problem.
And of course, it's been really an eye opener. Every time I listen to you talk about financial freedom, money management, it's something that spurs me. And I realize that anyhow, we go make this
We'll go,
money.
no, we'll go make
In
out.
2025, we'll make this money. Buy
We'll
our
make it.
Benz. It's our time.
Yes, yes.
So I must say thank you so
Thank
much,
you so much.
for coming. And to you, yes, my very special listener who has been with us from the start of the program, I hope you did take something away this morning. I hope you learned how to, yes, manage your money, whether you are a salary earner, whether you have your own business, whether you're thinking of how to be financially free in 2025. I hope you did take something away. Don't worry. Subsequently, Grace will be coming on to share tips. Who knows? I might be getting her to be doing 5 minutes tips for me every Saturday, so we can be putting it here, so we can learn more about financial freedom. Well, I am Idara Udoh, and not to worry, I'm here with you till 2 p.m. So I'm saying stay, because Radio 103.5 FM, we promise you nothing but everything, and it's a weekend. What better place for you to spend your
Of
weekend
course.
here? So do stay. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to take a quick break now and then come back, and then we continue from where we left off. So yes, I'll be right back.
This is what happens behind the
Thank you, ma, for the invite.
Don't worry, this week I will sort everything. If it doesn't go on that, I will go and use my